Hey guys, AHD here, and welcome to episode 16 of The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. So last time we went ahead and talked to Pura, and she said we need to go to here to be able to rest up. Glad to have you back, Link. My name is Scorpius. I have been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, anytime at all, come right here, I'll answer the best I can. Now please, allow me to open up the emergency shelter. Hey, it's me, open up. That's easy enough. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment if you want. Cool. Oh, this looks like a quest. Hey, you new here? You may scoff, but I know a fresh face when I see one. I can say that because I'm a newcomer too. My name's No, and they put me in charge of cooking for some reason. I want to say something fancy like, for today's menu, we have fruit and mushroom mix. That'll rev you up. Right up. Yeah, but I was really looking forward to saying that, but I'm plumb out of apples. If I don't have my most important ingredient, say goodbye to rich, full flavor. My nose is detecting an aroma. Could it be a sweet, tangy, pleasant aroma? Could it be an apple? Take this. Wow, you're really generous. I'm giving you first crack at some grub. Hold on a sec. Awesome. I'm calling it Beer Romano's Special Fruit and Mushroom Mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? Awesome. I like to make a big deal out of it, but anyone can make it. All you need is an apple, a mushroom, and a pot. You should try making some. Honestly, I probably do need to feed up on food. Remnants from the Zonai civilization have started popping up all over. This calls for the Zonai survey team. Well, it should call for that, but instead they got me hanging out here until further notice. I spent loads of hours memorizing everything in the Zonai survey team book over there. Guess the best thing to do now is to stay on top of the news in each region, so I'm even more prepared when the call comes. Freezing temperatures bring feathery shivers to Rito. The Rito are all over the newspaper lately. They live out in the Hebra region, if I recall. It's in the snowfields of northwest Hyrule. Some surveyors grouse about going there because of how cold it is, when all they need to do is bring proper gear and supplies for cold resistance, and go down to Rito Inn to sleep on a luxurious fluffy down bed. So, I know it's important to be on standby here, but I wish they'd send me out on a survey already. Examine this book. Surveying shrines, chasms, shrines. The mysterious ruins that appeared due to the upheaval of strange dome-like structures we're calling shrines. They are believed to be from Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. When observing these shrines as fallen rooms, take note of their shape, the sky, and above, and the surrounding environment. Chasms. Large holes all over the world. After the upheaval, they release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If effects of gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate the chasm immediately. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Joshua, the leader of the chasm surveys. We of the Zonai Survey team were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents through the lens of archaeological understanding. It is our hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We have known very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence that their culture flourished in the sky above. Our chief executive is Toro, the first individual in the world to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about Zonai civilization. Research results are shared out to specialists at the base in Kakariko village. Stop reading. Okay, let's sleep. Oh, it's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my walk here. This map tends to get all my attention. Are you interested in different people of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. When I'm out on a development with the monster control crew, I spend hours poring over maps. As such, I'm the most knowledgeable in various lookout landings about Hyrule's various people and their towns and villages. It's various peoples. Aside from Highlands, there are 4 other people in Hyrule: Gerudo, Goron, Zora, and Godu. Each live in a different area and have their own unique traits, whether it's soaring to the sky or feasting on rocks. We Hylians also live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom. In fact, our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of Lookout Landing, Pura, is from the Sheikah tribe. Towns and peoples. Hyrule has 8 major places that its various peoples call home. Lookout Landing is located here in central Hyrule. Up northwest, there's Rito Village in Hebra. Then there's Gordu Town, that's located southwest in Gordu region. There's Goron City, northwest in Eldon. A bit farther east, you'll come to Terry Town in Akala. Not too far from there, there's Zora Domains, that's within Lion Domain. Continuing southeast, you'll notice across a cluster of highland villages. These are within the areas called Nakluda. Within this cluster, you'll find Kakariko village, where the Sheikah live. I hear the village is quite lovely. If you're seeking a tranquil spot, Hateno village is worth a visit. I also hear it's become Hylian's center of fashion. Finally, there's Loren village. It's a wonderful gateway destination. Many of the aforementioned towns and villages have been deeply affected by the upheaval. If removing even a fraction of the monsters helps soothe the people of Hyrule, then that's what we'll do. Our monster control crew is on patrol each day, gathering information from everyone everywhere. There's been an increase in the number of unfamiliar monsters since the upheaval as well. Be careful out there. Sleep until morning. That's the best. I mean, when else would you sleep until? The blood moon rises once again.
Witness the blood moon's rise. When its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. Just as they did in a war long past. again.
Yeah, I haven't seen some of those monsters.
Yup.
5 a.m. Great time to wake up. Okay, let's go to where they are. Up here. If I put this here and then that goes there, no, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The traveling point is working fine now, or it will be, once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey! Oh!
All the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn. Go ahead, hold the power pad over that terminal. Examine. Alright, the Sky Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time instantly. The same is true for every Sky Tower you add to your power pad. Impressive, right? But Sky Towers are more than about just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The power pad works with the Skyview tower and scans the topography directly on the map. Pretty great, huh? The only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Paraglider. This item given to you by Pora allows you to ride the wind and glide through the sky. Press X in midair to activate it. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. Our first test. Just over there, into the circle. And find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah!
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked most havoc. Best of luck. Okay. Huh. Oh wow. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. So just use a paraglider, I guess. Bro, I literally can get anywhere with this. As high as I am with this paraglider, I could get like anywhere. The worst thing is it takes stamina. And this will at least cut my damage by a lot. Over here.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan?
Huh.
Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all. Right. Let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. First report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next is Eldon to the northeast. The Gordu are reporting trouble in the southwest. Finally, there's Lyranu to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions.
Yes.
I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at the Rito village over on Hebra recently. That's pretty weird. Yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much in stock into hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the lucky Clover Jazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the ongoings in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she can help out in some way too. I'll be there directing a variety of investigations into the upheavals, mini chasms, and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone somewhere might just know what's happened to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomenon that are troubling the regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. Regional phenomenon. Okay, now we're getting to like the Divine Beast level. So I marked towers in each of these regions. The map seems almost small, but yeah, it's massive. Well guys, this is going to be the end of this episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode where I am going to, I don't know, just go and explore. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.